What's up, my friends? Welcome. Update to the Sun Titan deck. This is going to be my third iteration of this deck. The first version was the version I found online. My cool stuff video of this deck from last week was my updated version of it, and now we're updating it again. The problems we found in the last version were there were not enough blue sources. Not even close. Also, Charming Prince is just like not a very good Magic card. And Champion seems great. I'm actually pretty interested in main decking these Champions. Good against Shadow, Ragavan, all sorts of stuff like that. And the life gain, deck just gains a lot of life. You just play a lot of creatures, you blink stuff, which is pretty cool as well. And we're not playing Phantasmal Image. I think it's too narrow, despite being very good with the Titans, obviously. And we got more blue sources. Teferi's still great. First time seeing this deck, it's a kind of a white, mono-whitish control deck based around Emeria the Sky Ruin, where if you have 7 more planes in play, you get to return a creature every turn, and Sun Titan. A lot of value here, a lot of blinking, Flickerwisp, Ephemerate, Wall of Omens, Solitude, etc. This deck used to exist 8 years ago in Modern, but now it actually has a whole bunch of good cards in it, where it didn't have good cards previously. Ephemerate's obviously great, Sentinel's obviously great, it's got Skyclave Apparition, Solitude, Teferi, all these cards are very, very good. And then mild blink theme, a lot of value on the top end. Blue gives great sideboard cards, Meddling Mage for combo decks, Dovin's Veto for combo and control, Verdicts for creature decks, obviously. You get Sanctifiers here. And, of course, there's a Yorion deck. Yorion's very, very good here. Not playing cards like Soul Herder or, really all-in blink cards, because part of the allure of this deck is that all the cards are just, good by themselves. Soul Herder is a very finicky card. It can be really, really, really good, but it can also just be a one that dies and doesn't do anything. Deck Suite, we're going to battle, and let's jump into the games. Brought to you by Coalesce Apparel. CoalesceApparel.shop, promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. I know Coalesce was in Dallas for the Modern Open, which is super cool. I know that's awesome. If you're going to events, definitely check them out on site. They have booths at most major events going forward, which is great. Check out all the awesome shirts. Get them. Super high quality, super awesome designs. CoalesceApparel.shop, promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. And my shirts are on there too. Get your Pile Driver gear too. CoalesceApparel.shop, promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. CoalesceApparel.shop. On the play, round 1, Yorion, I choose you. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. And, Yorion mirror. Strap in, folks. Not going anywhere for a while? All right, keep. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, Kaheera is just, not even close in power level to Skyclave. In Modern especially, there are so many good 1 and 2 mana cards. Amulet of Vigor, Aether Vial, Death Shadow, where you want to exile them. You don't care if they get a 1/1 or 2/2. And it's good against multiple matchups, whereas Kaheera is only good against creatures and vulnerable to everything as well. So I'm also very, very happy to Ephemerate or bounce a Skyclave, because hit their Shadow, blink it, get a 1/1, hit their Shadow. That's great. That's great. Breeding Pool. Abundant Growth. All right, so this is going to be a long one. This is going to be a pretty long game here. Inspector. All right, so we're going to wall. Just start the... Everyone grab a Snickers, please. Everyone grab a Snickers. You love Charming Prince? Everyone loves Charming Prince. Everyone loves Charms, but Charming Prince is not good. It is not a good Magic card. It is barely playable in Standard. It's kind of cool with Yorion and stuff, but ooh. Alright, so we can try and push through Teferi here. I think that would be pretty aggressive, but if it resolves, it's really, really high upside. I'm just going to go for it. Just going to go for it. Resolves is obviously phenomenal, so if they have Counterspell, so be it. So be it. Yeah, they have Counterspell. Sure, that's fine. Slug! Resub. Thanks so much, you're great. Alright, so that's gone. We say go. We can Skyclave this Abundant Growth, which isn't particularly great. We'll see. We'll see. And yes, announcements. Announcements. I'll go over that going into game 2 here after we sideboard. A lot of announcements. A lot of things coming up. Very busy week for me. Very busy week for me. Beseju. They have their own Teferi. All right, sure. For the most part, Teferi isn't great against us. So we'll probably still just Skyclave it, I guess. Yeah, we'll just Skyclave it. That's fine. So we get our Prairie Stream. Prairie Stream is awesome. Super good fetch land. Totally underlooked in decks like this in Modern. plays great. Skyclave. So, eat Teferi. And they got no value off it too, which is awesome for us. Because they did not draw a card immediately, so... Alright. So, make a clue. A little Inspector action. I added a second Inspector because the card's sweet. Gotta have early plays. Blocks Ragavan. Draws a card. Find a blink. Get that value, you know? Spreading Sea's not looking too good here. Beseju. Teferi again. Sure, whatever. You got it. You got it. Do your thing. Do your thing. And they're going to let me just attack the Teferi? Wow. Bits! Thank you. You're great. Misty Rainforest. Sure. Alright, let's attack Teferi. Let's see what's up. Somewhat interesting they would just, like, play Teferi and, like, let me attack it like this. They have a bolt? Something like that? No. No way to kill my Skyclave? Sure. If I Spreading Seas this, it still has, it's still an island with this, the growth still has the ability to it, so it doesn't really do anything. It's probably just buy Yorion Clue, honestly. Buy Yorion, play Heath, just say go. Sun Titan, get back to Teferi is pretty good. That's definitely probably what we're going for here, for sure. Crack the Misty, sure. Get that deck was in the overlay for y'all. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description. We got a red. We got a blue. Iteration, sure. I mean, at the moment, they can't cast counterspells, so... Crack Clue first, looking for action. There aren't, like, I guess maybe having Yorion in hand's pretty threatening, at least with a couple ETBs in play. They don't like know what's in our deck as far as like leaving up mana for. I guess it's very in play. Yeah, maybe I should crack the clue response. Unholy Heat targeting Skyclave Apparition. Sure. It looks like we're clear for takeoff on Sun Titan next turn, which is gonna be awesome. So, what's up, light blue? All right, Teferi plus. Crack this. Just get planes. I actually have Idyllic Grange, but we can save that for later, I think. Which is kind of fun. Sure, do that. Crack Clue. And we draw Solitude. That's pretty good too. Untap and draw. So, I mean, Teferi Bounce Illusion is pretty awesome here off Sun Titan, so... Yeah, planes. Gonna keep the Grange in our back pocket, I think. Sun Titan. Resolves. Get back to Teferi. Resolves. Bounce this. Resolves. Giant Killer. Exactly. That's what we're doing. We're slaying giants right now. Attack Teferi. I guess I could have granged the Inspector, maybe for just have it to be a 2-3, but I don't know. Maybe I should have done that, but Nahiri Boom League was not great. It was not great. It'll be up on YouTube if you missed it. Nahiri Boom's got problems. One of its biggest problems is right here. All right, 3 cards in hand. I have Teferi in play and Sun Titan in play. They have a lot of things they need to do right now. They cannot allow us to attack. They have land Solitude. They have Solitude here. It's pretty good, but we have our own Yorion. Right, they have Solitude, sure. So Solitude resolves. They eat our Titan, which is fine. We got our value. This is a pretty good value deck. Go up. Yeah, maybe I should have granged on this, I think. I was like too greedy as far as waiting goes. We draw Emeria Sun Titan, which is kind of awesome. We, so we can't pressure the Teferi, but we can resolve Yorion here, which is kind of awesome. They can bounce their Solitude, but, like, we get a card, a clue, and more loyalty, and then we have Emeria waiting, too. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Play Sentinel, too. Yeah, I'm down with all this. Play this. Play Sentinel. I said play Sentinel. Play Yorion. Like, Solitude and their Solitude kind of sucks. So, just like get Yorion down and get max value. Next planes we draw turns on Emeria, which is awesome. Which is great. That's funny, red-faced. Yeah, you know, you gotta consider, try things out, you know? Yorion on the stack. Sky Noodle. While we're waiting, I'll let you all know what the schedule is. Bam, schedule this week, busy week. Now it resolves, of course. Resolves immediately, whatever. Now you gotta wait upon it. This week, busy week. You're watching Modern Stream right now. Tomorrow is Mod Monday and the Karn IRL stream, which is a bonus for the sponsor content we did. Wednesday, Paper Date Night stream. Me and Nicole are going to play some Cube in paper on stream. And we have a big announcement to make also. So look for that one on Wednesday. Friday is a set review. Saturday is my stream subs and YouTube member Apollo Driver Community Game Day. That'll be a lot of fun. And then on Sunday, I'm going on a cruise for a week with Nicole. So a lot of stuff coming up. I'll be home in time for 10 new brews and for Bronze and Mythic, which should be great. And yeah, you're all awesome. I love you all. All right, so flicker these. The announcement, good or bad? What do you think? What do you think? Command set reviews on Friday. Yep, and there was a pretty big space between the set review and the actual release, which is good for us because that'll be our time to you know, you want a little trip, little vacation. No restoration of a Ganjo. I think that card is just like bad. Like it's a good standard card, but like I don't think it's good enough in modern. I like the card a lot. It's really, really cool, but it's just like not a good enough card for modern. I don't think there's a bar in modern. You know, you have to be at a certain power level, and I don't think it crosses that bar. What's up, Dan? All right, so Omnath. Oh shit, I have sixth. It's a very never mind. Duh. All right, yeah. I mean, list is on the overlay. They have Omnath. We've got Solitude and Giant Killer. They're gonna ephemerate their Solitude. Yeah, that's a kind of a dick move, sure. They have a land. Ephemerate Solitude, kill Yorion. I think it's good in standard. I think it's a solid card. Yeah, it's a solid card. All right, so they kill my Yorion. Let me untap. And now I draw another Solitude. I am... Slod. 2-year resub. Thanks so much. You're great. We definitely want to kill their stuff. We're like a mana short here, which kind of sucks. We can I can just bounce my own something and just draw a card, try and draw untapped land here. Untapped land is phenomenal here. It's land for Emeria, and I can Solitude and Giant Killer. I'm going to attempt to draw, and I'm going to bounce my own something. Probably Wall. Untap land? Untap land? No. It's a Flickerwisp. Doesn't really help us. So they can't cast Ephemerate because I have this Teferi in play. I get to just cast Solitude here. I can't Flickerwisp because we're a little short again. I guess I recast the Wall, I guess. I mean, obviously a Plains is good here too, so either way we're casting Solitude. Play Wall. Draw. Cannot find the Plains. Just can't do it. Now we have 2 Emerias. It's so funny. I mean, we're so blasting by them in the long game here with double Emeria in play, but like it's kind of silly. So Tashimi Bloom, I've not played that deck, no. Sego, I mean, like, I don't know what their like, plan is here. They can't cast Ephemerate because Teferi. They're down almost, we're like almost 2-to-1 mana advantage. We're almost like, we're a 3-to-1 card advantage, you know, like, we're just so ahead. We're just so ahead. Lightning Bolt targeting Teferi. This does turn their cards on a little bit, but I still think they're just like so monumentally behind on cards. They're going to let me draw also. Wow. 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 Go on. Go on. It is a battle land. Battle lands are actually really good in Modern. If you're playing a deck that plays mostly one kind of basic, having a battle land effect is awesome. They're going to cast their own copy of Wall of Omens. All right. Yeah, it's, okay. They definitely have Counterspell, like 110%. Not even close. We untap and draw.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
We've now drawn all 3 Emerias. All 3 Emerias. All right. Sure. We're going to start by casting Flickerwisp. Start by casting Flickerwisp here and see what happens. Try and blink the Solitude, hit their Solitude. We have Giant Killer, Wall of Omens, our own Solitude again. I would like to pressure this Teferi a little bit. It's pretty funny. We have more Emerias than things to get back. Yeah, never wanted to plane so bad in my entire life. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Herbward for planes. That'd be great. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna scoop anyway. So yeah, we're just like so far ahead on resources. Like I don't know how they ever actually win the game. So wait, what? They just scooped the whole match?
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
All right, so we'll use this time to remind you about the schedule. Also, folks, follow me on TikTok and follow me on Instagram. I'm expanding my social media presence. And follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Why? This is why.
Hey, Karn, do you want...
Right? Follow me. All right, let's go to round number 2 here.
You can only count to 2.
Tomorrow is the Karn IRL stream, YouTube, folks. I'll put it on YouTube, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I probably will. So.
What? Why would you not put him on YouTube? YouTube loves Karn.
I mean, does YouTube love Karn? I don't know.
Let's find out.
I don't know. Do
hey,
they?
YouTube, your comment of the day is on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love Karn?
All right, there you go. There you go. All right, so we're in game number 2 here. Or match number 2, I mean. And hopefully they're playing red. Right? Right, Karn? Hopefully they're playing red. All right.
Bore him.
And 11 out of 10, huh? I don't know. I don't think math works like that.
A 6?
I'd give Karn a 6.
What would you give Karn?
A 7 for Tron. That makes sense. Keep this. Opponent is on the play. They also got 7 cards.
See? Mainly YouTube.
Turn 1 Urza Saga.
Just Spinal Tap things. Oh, my poor puppy had his Spinal Tap 6 months ago, but he's getting all better.
All right. Turn 1 Urza Saga, nothing. Go. That is, that's something. Could be Amulet. Could probably be Amulet. Amulet's not good for us. It is not a good matchup.
Say bye to chat.
We do have 4 Spreading Seas and 4 Field of Ruins, but say bye, Karn.
Everybody tune in tomorrow for Karn IRL stream. Oh, all right, bye.
That's disgusting.
See, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
That's gross. All right, yeah, it's Amulet. All right. Explore. We're so dead here. I might actually just go to game 2. Let them think we're like a 4-color pile deck or like an elemental deck or something like that, because we're never going to win this game in like a million years. Would your Field of Ruin? Yeah, it's not good enough. All right, I'll just play like land. We'll keep the ruse up for the moment and see what's up. I don't think we can win this game though. Now they have an Amulet. Probably just shocked actually to bluff a counterspell. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, float of mana. Yeah, we're in doo-doo, I think. I think we're in doo-doo, folks. Dryad. Okay, go on. Tell me more. Do your thing, I guess. There's a Valakut, sure. We can like field the Valakut, I guess. And a Castle Garenbrig? Alright. I mean, there's Spreading Seas. That's not the worst. That's not the worst. They have 3 cards in hand. If they have a land, they can still Titan next turn. Alright, I'm just gonna Spreading Seas. Doesn't really reveal much. Seize this. Stone Rain, draw a card. Draw Flooded Strand. Sure, play Strands they go. Thoughts on 1 Spirited Companion? Why do you want that? There was one in the original list, and I thought it was very, very bad. The allure of this list to me is that it's just playing a lot of really good cards, and it also has like a sub-synergy theme as well. So any bounce land or 2 lands gives them Titan. Can't stop it. We haven't really revealed much about our deck, I guess. But not a very fast clock. Typically land combo sort of decks like Tron and Amulet kind of beat up on decks like this for sure. Tap 3. A little Teleria West action. Alright. Companion blocks Ragavan better than Wall of Omens. I mean, I think that the 1-drop is 1,000 times better. Okay. Alright. Kami of the False Hope. Why? Trying to have a fog lock? It's like so like thin though, you know? Did I name my dog Karn because he doesn't wear pants? No, he just happens to not wear pants just like Karn does. So that's why he ended up being named Karn. I can like field their castle and like try and take them off of enough mana to Titan. I just like don't know how we're going to actually win this game. That's my major concern. Because like they win the long game. I guess I could draw ending to kill this, or I guess you have 4 Skyclave for ending. It's pretty good. I'd rather kill the Valakut, but I think I just want to kill this, so we'll just do that. Kill this. We're getting a plains, which is kind of telling that we're not getting an island. But they get a forest, sure. And I guess if I'm going to keep playing, I guess I should just like play the Auriok Champion at this point. Whatever, sure. Hold field for a bounce land. Like kill the bounce land in response. Maybe that's better. That's fair. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's better. Second Amulet. Oh, God. And a bounce land. All right, we're dead. So if I waited... Yeah, you're right. I screwed up. I should have held it for bounce land. You're totally right. Totally right. They should have Titan now anyway, so... Oh, my God. They have so much mana. Yeah, so I butted. It's fine. Now they have, like, literally infinite mana. And they play Titan. Like, Cultivator Colossus. Okay. This... They put in Slayer Stronghold. That thing. Okay. That's it? I mean, like, they just eventually get enough lands to start balloting us anyway, so...
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
Okay. Tapping 5. Bouncing the bounce land again. Sure. Play turn. All right, we got a whiff, folks. Looking for a good little whiff here. Here we go. Whiff skis. Just kidding. All right, you win. All right, sure, you got me. All right. That sucks. So, yeah, pretty bad matchup. Our hand was pretty bad there, and we did not get paid off at all. So, we're going to bring in our Meddling Mages. We're going to bring in... Do I want the Vetoes? I don't really think so. Obviously, Spreading Seas are great. The Champions are bad. Spreading Seas is good. Endings are good. Solitude's fine. Giant Killer Inspector. Field of Ruin's pretty good. Ranger-Captain is only okay. We have our own Titans. Not really as good against them, but... Sanctifier, Verdict, Lantern. Veto doesn't really do enough. Gotta shave something. It could be Sun Titan. I guess Sun Titaning back like Field of Ruin isn't crazy. Captain, Flickerwisp, Skyclave. Got a wall. This is hard for us because like in the last match we just like completely ground our opponent into dust. They couldn't beat our end game, but because they're like a combo deck, they can just invalidate all the cards that we draw and things that we do. So like we just don't really get to do anything. So like, and we can't really kill them fast either. So, oh my god. All right. So we have Meddling Mage. We have Teferi, but we don't have a second land. We have Wall of Omens to draw, though. I'm just going to keep this, I think. We have Field of Ruin also. Just going to keep. Mage on Titan is obviously very good. We're probably in doo-doo regardless, but we'll see. We'll see. Teferi Bounty Saga is also quite good, yes. So, play this, there you go. Some tools here. Some tools. Beseju Amulet. Yep. Give it a Triome. And draw a Heath. So we can cast Meddling Mage now. It is exceedingly unlikely they can play a Titan next turn. So playing Mage on Titan isn't even like really necessary yet. But considering I'm probably going to want it to Teferi on 3, I'll just play it now, I guess. It beats for 2 also, which isn't bad. So crack this. And I think Plains is fine here. A little meddling. A little meddling. This also might make them shift their strategy to a Saga, in which case I can bounce it, which would be great. So if they have second Amulet bounce land, then yeah, whatever. And they need to have an Explore effect also, so like they can do it for sure, but it requires, you know, a few pieces. Meddling Mage action. What's up, Amulet player? What do you think here? Huh? What we do? What are we doing? Playing a map. All right. Map, Growth Chamber, go. Gotta crack the map. Sure. Great. So they get a Saga. I get to bounce it. Play Ranger-Captain next turn for a little more pressure, which is pretty cool. I could actually Flickerwisp their bounce land for like a pseudo Stone Rain effect, which I actually kind of like. That's actually pretty sweet. Idyllic Grange. Oh, down on the Grange. We like Flickerwisp bounce this. It comes back into play. They have to bounce it back to their hand again. That's actually awesome. I actually love that. I love it. I love a good Stone Rain. I can't get away. I can't get away. Attack for 2. So there you go. Ryu says, hey, Jim. Good night. Love your work. Big fan here from Portugal. Keep it going. Aww. Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. Let's hear it for Ryu. First time chatter. Bounce that. Let's go, Flickerwisp. They play Urza's Sega. And we Teferi it and bounce it. Love it. Just Stone Rains. Just infinite Stone Rains. Draw Giant Killer. Is it just like beatdown time? We're on a 3-turn clock here. Giant Killer. Actually, no, we're on a little short. With the Grange, we're on a better clock. Did we just cast Giant Killer here? Just try and kill him. We got 3, 4. That'd be 6. This is the Grange. Yeah, it's 2-turn clock with Grange. Ship it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is the better boom bust deck. Yeah, right? Maybe. Maybe it is. All right, untap. They discard a hand size. You'd love to see it. Discard a Titan. Great. Spreading Seas.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Get off my plane.
That's what I'm talking about. That's. There we go. That was awesome. That was awesome. All right, game 3. Now we're on the draw, unfortunately, but that was a good one. I enjoyed that game. I had a lot of fun that game. And like, our draw was good. I think our draw was pretty good, right? Sweet. We're on the draw now. It makes it a little worse, but we could draw an ending for the return one amulet, you know? Oh, we're gonna mulligan. Explain the Spreading Seas Saga interaction. Basically, sagas need to have counters on them and need to have the ability, or they just die. So when it turns into an island, it stops having the abilities and just dies. We're gonna mulligan his hands. Terrible. Mulligan to a Meddling Mage. I mean, it's similar to last hand, but like no Teferi. I think we're gonna keep it. I'm not very happy about it, but I want to go to 5. So we have Mage, Flicker, Field of Ruin. Come on. It's every game. Where my Prismatic Ending's at, huh? Prismatic Ending. Skyclave, Prismatic Ending, just something. Give me anything. Radiant Fountain, you got it. Yeah, I think we're in trouble this game. On the draw against an amulet with no way to remove it at present. We can mage them, but like I don't think it's gonna matter. And now our Flickerwisp is not gonna be as good as it was last game, etc., etc. Play Grazer. Oh boy. Yeah, if there's a judge in chat, they can probably inform you on the Saga interaction. I don't really get it. It just does what it does, you know? I don't know how things work. Alright, Sun Titan, yeah. And then this Grazer checks our Mage, too. This is going to be a hard one, folks. It's going to be a hard one. Get Plains. Play Mage. We, I guess we don't like have to name Titan. Because Dryad is also really bad for us, too. It just got to be Titan, though, I think. I could name like Dryad this turn and Titan next turn. Could they have cast Dryad last turn? No, because they put the Valakut in. Maybe it's Dryad. It's Dryad this turn, Titan next turn. They would need like Bounce Land and some other effect to cast Titan. They only have 3 cards. So they would need Bounce Land, Titan, and like some other effect to cast it. I'm gonna name Dryad. What's it called? Dryad of Elysian Grove. So there you go. Try and name Dryad and then name Titan. And then see if we can like just squeeze them out, I guess. If they have they only have like 1 or 2 Azuzas, right? And if they have a Grazer, what am I gonna do? You know, like we're behind here. If their hand is really, really good, we're going to lose anyway. So like it is what it is. Alright, they have the Grazer, they have the land, they have Titan, they got us. What am I gonna do? Looks like they got it. Yeah. All right. I mean, I think my play is totally fine there. Like, we'll eventually lose to the Dryad either way. And this tries to cover our bases for next turn. Like, if their hand's good, we just can't win. You know, so they can't Titan here. They better play something else. I don't know. They have a pact. They can just do that too. They had the pact. So, yeah, they could have gotten either one. So, like, sure. You got me. Like, this is like a turn 3 Titan, you know, like, on the play. I don't know if my deck can beat that without, like, I don't even know what, honestly. I'm just going to see it. So, they got us. So, tough game. Tough matchup. Tough matchup for sure. Definitely tough matchup. All right, round 3. And our hand is pretty good. We can keep this. We have our ending this time, of course. Opponent mulligan 6. All right. Strand go. Auriok Champion, ready to rock and roll here, maybe. Marsh Flats. Crack it. Hallowed Fountain. A little hammer time here? A little hammer time? Alright, that's annoying, but sure. Sentinel. Go. I guess we're just killing that. Just kill this. Sentinel's just so freaking good. Pay the one. And get the old Tefsky next turn. Inkmoth, yes, it's a hammer deck. We've got Teferi, but not a lot to do with it yet. Champion not doing much here. Just gonna play Teferi and plus it. Keep their trickiness off the board. So there you go. We have Champion. Nothing really to flicker yet. We got some work to do. We're not quite there yet. Stoneforge Mystic's good. It's a pretty good one. The Reality Chip, also pretty good. Untap and draw. Draw Skyclave. Skyclave's got to hit the Reality. I guess I have like the Ephemerate too, though. I have all these blank effects. So you should probably just like start Skyclaving, right? With the Ephemerate up too. Feels pretty good. We can, yeah, I kind of like that actually. Let's plus this again. Should I keep plussing because like we can bounce something later? I don't really need to draw cards yet, so play this, play Skyclave. It's like possible they have like a, you know, the bigger equipment in their hand already, which seems unlikely, but eat this for now. Just there you go. It's very can balance the tokens we give them also, which is kind of cool. So can the Flickerwisp. 6 cards in hand. This has to be equipped so you be good. It costs a lot to equip also, so. Auriok Champion not looking great here, but, you know, might be better in the sideboard. Might not be necessarily a main deck card. Stop! Hammer time. They conceded, I guess. I don't know. Quick scoop so far of this league. Alright, so hammer time. We are going to want 2 Supreme Verdicts. We are not going to want Auriok Champion, that's for sure. Giant Killer's fine. Solitude's pretty good. Skyclave's pretty good. It seems like a fine matchup for us. I don't hate a Veto, honestly. I don't hate a Veto at all. I guess they have like Teferi in their deck. But just better than Auriok Champion for sure. It's fun. I'm down with this. Down with this. Yorion, I choose you. We got Sentinel, great. Skyclave, spreading, sounds great. Sounds great. Opponent keeps 7, so do we. Turn 1, Sigarda's Aid. You got it. You got it. Alright, so Verdict. Play Sentinel, Sig up. We have Solitude available, obviously. It's pretty feel pretty safe here. Double Skyclave's great also. Verdict is probably just Solitude food, but pretty good. Pretty good. Orzhov is like definitely one of the best cards in the format, but it is a quite hostile world out there for it. Like a Spell Pierce, something like that. Gangster. Wow. You have to pay the 1 too? That's sick. Alright. I guess we walked into that because, like, what else could they really have? I don't know if I could have waited or not, but alright. Yeah, you got me. It's like on curve too. Alright, sure. You got me. Sometimes you just tip your cap. You know? Just tip your cap. Whatever. Nothing. Nothing. So they're lining up token into token. Could like Skyclave Sigarda's Aid. They currently have 4 cards in hand, and we have the Solitude also. I kind of like the idea of just like building up to cast Solitude, or even Verdict. So let's get this wall. Let's get this wall going. Probably should have played the not played the land first. He our tap land, but yeah, obviously. Always punished. Always punished. So there you go. I suppose we could have offered Sentinel for their thing there, but that seems bad, so. So, they want to go for Hammer here? Sure. Not make a token? Sure. I don't think we need to Solitude, honestly. We could just, like, just take 12. Like, whatever. Just Skyclave next turn. They have a Nexus also. Alright, I like waiting now. That's great. We could also just, like, block with the wall. I mean, we do have a Verdict in our hands, so, like, there's some impetus on us to want to, just, like, kind of chump block and clear the way for Verdict. Yeah, I'll just block with the wall. Then we can, like, Skyclave either the Hammer or the Aid. They have 3 cards in hand and not much else going on. Pure Steel Paladin. This Verdict's looking mighty fine. Move that over there, sure. Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin ain't bad either as a way to kill Nexus. That's actually not bad at all. That's actually not bad at all. So now you can just like field, kill Nexus. We're not dead to a sneaky Hammer because we have the Solitude as a backup plan anyway. If we Verdict here, we're just like allowing their Nexus. I guess we have a Solitude also. I mean, we can field them next turn. We can Verdict, I guess. It's not bad either. I think like waiting might set up for a better Verdict. They have 2 cards left. Yeah, not playing Emeria Sun Titan really sucks, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna play this. Just so you go. Worst case here is they play like a second Nexus, I guess. But I suppose an end-step Hammer to draw a card wouldn't be great either, but that's not good either. So there's a Saga. Now I might actually be inclined to just to Field of Ruin the Saga. And we'll just use Solitude on the Nexus. Fire it up. Let's go. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So they're going to move it over to the Hammer. It loses flying. They can activate again to give it flying, but like whatever. Play a drum. Yeah. Pay the 1. Sweet. Again, I really want to field the Saga, not the Nexus. They didn't go for the flying activate. Yeah, I'm not sure why, honestly, but sure. Let's take a chunk here, but we have our Wrath lined up for a good 3-for-1-ish with the token. End step, we kill this Urza Saga. Get planes. They have 1 card left. Untap. Verdict. Emeria. Let's say I have some sort of like odd protection spell and a way to get a hammer on it. I think we're in great shape. Hammer removes flying, yes. But if you activate the Nexus again with the hammer already on it, it gains flying again. Reality chip. Sure. That's sick. Oh, that's not, never mind. Wrong thing. Wait, what? So, reality chip and Sigarda's Aid, it enters the battlefield targeting itself, but like it can't equip itself, so.
Waka waka.
That's funny. I like that. That's funny. Hammer removes flying, but then timestamps, this gives it back flying. So fire in the Nexus. We each take 1 here. So they have some tricks. Yeah, this is all looking pretty good to me. Wouldn't mind a land here. That's a Flickerwisp. Just eat the reality chip. I can't let them equip this and get cards off of it, so if I Skyclave, hit this, there you go. Under no real duress here. I have 1 card left. Stoneforge Mystic. That's a pretty good draw. That's a pretty good draw. This forces my hand now in Solitude. But it should be pretty obvious we have Solitude because we were so aggressive on going after the Saga, not the Nexus. So, hammer time. I feel like they kind of like have to just go for it though, because like what the hell else are they doing? Fire it up, yep. Spell Queller Teferi. Spell Queller isn't very good in decks that like tap out every turn though. This is a very tap outy deck. Target this. Pitch this. Would prefer to cast it, obviously, but whatever. They gain 1. That's gone now. They have 1 card left. 2 hammers in play. Obviously, if they draw a pure steel, things get a little awkward, but we have plenty of ways to mess around with stuff. Man, freaking 3 drops. Everything costs 3. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. But we're going to... I guess we're at 10. Pure Steel would be a bad draw. Just going to play a new Skyclave. There's no reason to flicker it and give him a 2-2. So, just play another Skyclave. I'm going to eat a hammer. So if I drop Pure Steel, it's not as bad. I don't think taking 8. I mean, maybe actually taking the 8 because I draw another hammer now. Yeah, I should take the 8. I was wrong. I should take the 8. I should take the 8. I draw fetch land. I mean, now it's like, I guess it's like if they attack for the 1-2, I have to block. I'm going to block anyway. And if they have it, they have it. So, whatever, I guess. So they go, land, please? Spreading Seas. We got to hold that one first Saga. So, just attacks. probably flicker the Skyclave and hit the aid. Give him back a 1/1. Freaking Spreading Seas, you know? Hit that, say go. Ship it. Looking pretty good here. We can seize Nexus too. Like, we don't have to. Oh, we can't. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do. Obviously, we have Yorion lined up too, so if Yorion's available, Heath. We can flicker the Spreading Seas regardless. That's not bad. All right, so let's seize this. I mean, now I drew a land though, so I can actually Flickerwisp and put Yorion in my hand. Putting Yorion in my hand is pretty good right now as well. Let's attack with everything. I would trade a Skyclave away here. I think it's fine. They're at 10. And we're going to go Flickerwisp by Yorion. And this means that Flickerwisp can block anything anyway. And then I have Yorion next turn. Wow. Just got a chump. That's pretty interesting. We'll Flickerwisp the Flickerwisp. And then have 2 blockers for next turn, right? And play this. Get Prairie Stream. I could also play the fetch line pre-combat and had the Grange up too. That's probably a mistake, actually. Put Yorion in hand, say go. Wisp comes back. They won't get the creature back till the end of their turn also, so hit Flickerwisp this. Or no, they do. I'm sorry. Oh, I'll get the Skyclave back until their turn. Oh, right. Yeah. Sure. Still good. Whatever. I think we're fine here. Yeah, whatever. Works for me. Works for me. That felt pretty good, honestly. That felt like a pretty good matchup. That was sweet. All right. Round 4. Turn 1 Sentinel. Opponent's playing Kaheera. Sure. I'm going to keep this. Turn 1 Sentinel. Turn 2 maybe Spreading Seas. We'll see. Maybe Spreading Seas. Flooded Strand. Okay, obviously be blue-white control, so it's a lot of Ephemerates. Alright, well, we need to draw land. For sure. For sure. Old enough to get himself on the bus. He could probably do it, honestly, but get a Triome. So is this like 4-color elemental garbage stuff? Play Solitude. Alright. Well, Ephemerate time. We're going to Ephemerate. If they're willing to pitch this here, this is important to them, so we're going to Ephemerate. And that's going to go away. They have another... Nope, okay. Yeah, feeling like blue-white here. And Chalice the Void on 1. We draw a card off Sentinel. It's a Hallowed Fountain. So now I can resolve it to Teferi. That's gas. That's awesome. We love that. You'll love to see that. So Chalice on 1's a little annoying, but not really the end of the world, honestly. Chalice check. Ah, rats, they got me. Play this. Question is, do I want to bounce the Chalice or not? I do want to draw a card pretty bad, so I'm going to bounce this. Bounce it and attack. Chalice is not very good against us. We have a million answers, not that many 1-drops, so. Chalice on 1 again, sure. Alright, unsap and draw. Resolving it to Teferi is obviously huge. Didn't draw a land, which is kind of a tilt, but really want to make our land drops here. Spreading Seas, not too wonderful. I don't hate Skyclave, just like get a body on the board. Keep pressuring and get rid of the Chalice so I can Ephemerate a little bit later too, so we're going to do that. Eat this, attack this, there you go. Obviously good on Skyclave to be a 0/0, which is kind of fun. Having Teferi in play is a pretty big game. But again, not drawing a land is tough. We need to make our land drops here. We are a Sun Titan deck after all. Castle Vantress. Memory Deluge main phase. Oh, there's our land. There's our land. Sentinel coming through.
Bingo!
Coming through. I have 5 cards. We have another Teferi. So now I can like Ranger-Captain with Ephemerate up. We have enough planes to get in. Let's get the Grange going. Let's get the freaking Grange going. Let's power up. Let's power up. 2/2. Mon Capitan. And then just start jamming Sentinels, I think. Like, the worst case scenario is they Wrath me. And I'll draw at least one. We're going to leave the Ephemerate up. I guess Ephemerate isn't anything against the Wrath anyway. Let's just get Sentinel and play it. Worst case scenario, they have land Supreme Verdict. And then I draw 1 card. And just, like, keep the ball rolling. If I don't have a land, I draw 2, which is fine, so... Say, we could also, like, Ranger-Captain them, but, like, that seems pretty sketch. Obviously, Ranger-Captain plays well with Sun Titan and kind of, like, pseudo-lock them, but they did cast Deluge, so they do have some new fresh cards in hand. Probably have land number 5 here. With Teferi in play, though, I'm feeling pretty good about things. Uh-oh. Hardcast Solitude. Okay. Target the 2/2 Sentinel. Sure. Untap and draw. Drew a land, which is good. Don't really want to bounce Solitude. They're at 10. We're close to casting our Sun Titan, but not quite there. We could bounce Solitude here. Like, just get in for 6, recast Teferi, play Spreading Seas. Seems pretty bad, though. I guess, like, if they tap out again, that's actually, like, good for us, though. Let me think for a second. Yeah, this draws 2 more cards for Titan, too. I'm gonna do this. I guess now I can, like, pitch cast it, but that's fine also, I think. Play Teferi. Resolves. Crack this. Blue. Spreading Seas. Draw again. That's not land 6 just yet. We'll plus again and say go. Yeah. So, like, they untap, they hardcast Solitude. I just keep going. If I draw land, Titan's live. If I don't draw land, you know, sure. We have other stuff to do, I guess. Like, hardcasting Solitude again is like their entire turn, so... Sure. I'm going to sacrifice it. So it's in our graveyard. One Triumph's for ending. Yes, it's for ending. Jeez. We suck. Do I want to bounce Solitude again and just try and drop his land? We can't bounce Seas. Yeah, that's also an option too, obviously. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Alright, so bounce Seas, draw. It's another Spreading Seas. Jesus, come on. Help me out here. Help me out. Where my land's at? Alright, There's the land. All right. Block and trade. I am reasonably happy with that exchange. And then I should have targeted this. I should have targeted the one of the white lands so they can't get Solitude again. That was a mistake. I should have hit the. There's no way they ever activate Castle this game in a million years. So that was foolish. That was a mistake. Let's somewhat attempt to rectify our mistake. Kinda. Skyclave's bad. Yeah, just whatever. Shit this. I'm gonna have to Triome. Because they can make red and kill this. We draw Wall of Omens. That's cool. Prairie Stream. Wall of Omens. Draw. Keep those lands going, you know? Just say go. With Teferi in play, 7 cards in hand. Sun Titan come down next turn. I feel pretty good about this game. We have Sun Titan plus Captain. It's not like a lock, but like it's pretty good. Any Pioneer in the future? Yeah. I'll definitely just do some Pioneer. Now it's a Pro Tour format. For sure. I'll probably work that one in. It's tough because like there's so many damn formats, but... Alright. Mismatched Ugly Islands. Man. The nerve of some people. What is this? Hardcast Teferi. They're at 6 life points. It's very pluses. Can't use the mana, obviously. We resolve Sun Titan. We get back... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have Ephemerate Sun Titan too. Damn. Yeah. Sure. We're at 6. Yeah, it's still fine. What the hell? Alright, so play Sun Titan. Get back Ranger-Captain of Eos. Use the ability. Get another Sentinel. Or an Inspector, not a Sentinel, I think. Hold up Ephemerate and say go. Do I want to Ranger Captain them to stop them from casting spells on their turn? How do we feel about that? The lock is in place now. With Teferi, Captain, and Sun Titan, you can lock them to playing non-creature spells. I obviously have Teferi, though, but I think I do. Honestly, I think we do. So, sack Captain, they can't play spells. They're going to draw. I would think they would want to tuck Sun Titan. Like, obviously, we know we have this, but they don't. Like, what are they... How they ever win this game? You know, like... I guess cycling Shark Typhoon is, like, somewhat on the menu. We have Giant Killers, so... Like, they can't cast... They can cast Solitude only in their main phase. So they're gonna make a huge shark here. That's what they're gonna do. And we just have the 1,000 ways to kill it. So cycle shark, yada yada yada. Just gonna show off a little bit here. Ephemerate this. Get back. I don't know, whatever. Ranger Captain. Use the ability. Use the ability. Get another Sentinel. Untap. Rebound. Just showboating a little here. Just hot dogging it a little bit. Draw a card. Untap. I have Teferi. I have literally everything here, you know? Prismatic Ending. I guess I'm like... If they have, like, a Solitude in hand, and they can, like, if I stack Teferi, they can do that or whatever, but, like, whatever. Deck was on the overlay. So that was pretty sweet. That was a good game for us. We are going to bring in Dovin's Veto Meddling Mages. They're playing Chalices, which is interesting. We're going to We're going to cut some stuff here. Let's say Auriok Champions. Auriok Champions are pretty bad so far. Cut the Auriok Champions. Maybe like shave a solid. A solid's pretty good. Ending's not great. It kills Teferi, I guess. Flickerwisp. The Wall of Omens aren't great, but like they do just draw cards off Flickerwisp and things like that. Still pretty good to have access to. Skyclaves aren't awesome. Endings aren't great either. I think Stoneforge is like 2 mana clunky for this deck. I don't think you really want it. Maybe go to like 2 and 2 ending in Skyclaves. Have a few answers, but not that many. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like this. Mage is not like perfect here. It's more for the combo matchups, but it's still fun. Still fun. It's doable as long as we can name things well, you know? Get a good name or two under our belts. Yorion. I choose you. Ooh, man. This is and. Sand's pretty bad. We're on the draw. We have our Wall of Omens. And we have no island, so field can't get blue. I'm going to mulligan this. Sand's just terrible.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Down to 5. They're also on 5. Oh, they're also on 5 cards. Wow, okay, sure. Alright, the same place. Keep this. I think I want to dunk Ephemerate. And probably a Spreading Seas. Ephemerate runs the risk of being bad against Teferi. Seas is like not particularly great against them anyway, so that was a good draw. That was a good draw. All right. Meddling Mage. Does it resolve? Looks counterspelly. Okay. So they have like a Teferi here. It's not the end of the world, honestly, but oh, no land? We have a land, though. We're going to play around Counterspell. If we can, like if they play their own Teferi, we can resolve our Teferi. Our Teferi is much better than theirs. It's much better against them. So if Mage resolves there, we're probably naming Teferi. Right, it's like they Teferi here, and like I just Teferi back, and mine's so much better than theirs. It's not even funny. Because like they have counter spells and I don't, so just drawing a card. We untap and we don't draw. It's unfortunate, but play Teferi. I think we're gonna minus on Spreading Seas. Just try and draw on a land. Hey, there we go. That's a land. That's a land. Triumphs for ending, yep. They're going to ending my Teferi, which is obviously not ideal, but not that bad either. We draw Veto. Obviously, it's Teferi in play. It's really annoying. Maybe we Mage here and name Teferi Hero of Dominaria. I'm going to start by just playing a Spreading Seas. Just see what we draw. Another Emeria. All right, sure. Let's play Meddling Mage, name Hero of Dominaria. I think it's like the worst thing they could possibly do to us next turn. Good Solitude, but whatever, you know? What are you gonna do? No land. No land. Alright, so we're going to attack Teferi and see what happens. If they have a Shark Typhoon here, it's kind of annoying, but they're going to march my Mage. Sure. Alright, I mean, Spreading Seas, Vantress. And then we're probably going to play Flickerwisp, which bounces Spreading Seas. Just like try and keep the cards going here. Say go. We have nullified. I guess we gotta hit maybe we should hit the fortress. No, they have 2 white now, so sure. cutting off white, like, it's not likely to cut them off white. And, like, we're at the point now where Vanders might actually matter because this game's slowing down a lot. So worst case scenario here is they have a Solitude to hardcast. Which I guess I could have turned on. I could have turned them off. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should have done that. So we'll see. We'll see. They have Solitude here. I get punished, and maybe I made a mistake. Yeah, they have Solitude. All right. So I guess I punted. I probably should have targeted the white source. Kind of sucks. I can't Ephemerate, obviously, with Teferi in play, which blows. I can play my own Solitude and kill their Solitude now, but they have 2 cards left. Play Solitude, kill this. Play Fetch Land and say go. I do have my Idyllic Grange available, so. Dark Nemesis was 408, so we hit most of the goals. Most of the goals. 2 cards left. Untap. Draw. Meddling Mage. I guess, like, there's nothing, like, the worst thing they could have is Shark Typhoon. It's even that bad anyway, so just attack. Attack Teferi, see what happens. Ugh. Yeah, alright, fine. Sucks. Now they can just bounce it, too. Ugh. Gross. So we can't Ephemerate the first time, obviously, just to, like, draw the cards. No, they just bounce their own freaking Solitude, though. Let's just cash in a Ephemerate, I guess. Just draw a card, see what happens. It's our own Solitude. So now if I name Solitude, then I can't cast my Solitude. Why are you like this? Alright. I think it's still fine, though. What's up, Killabees? Let's go, Rangers. Yeah. I'm just going to cast Meddling Mage on Solitude. I'm just going to say go. We have our Grange available. We can hardcast Solitude to kill their Solitude, in theory. They are a little light on cards. Kaheera? Sure. This is fine. 4/3 lifelink vigilance, but now they're just tapped out. That's great. So I'm going to block and Grange and trade and then Solitude their Kaheera. Get the Grange. Counter. Puts our mage in the graveyard for Emeria. We'll get there eventually. Like, once we get to the 7/7, we 2 more planes and we're like Emeriaing every turn, you know? So, that's on 6. Untap. Rebound. No, not today. Hallowed Fountain. That's a plains. It's a plains if I ever saw one. Yo, bro. Heard you like Solitude. Pay 3. Yorion. You're up. You're up. 2 cards left. Teferi's on 6. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Teferi is on 7. Teferi is on 7. Untap 2 lands, say go. 2 cards in hand. Gonna start working on the Hero of Dominaria, I guess. Which just sucks, but it could verdict me, of course. Can't do much about it at present. Start Wall. 7th plains drop here would be really, really good for us. Meddling Mage. I'm kind of down for a little Meddling Mage action on Verdict, honestly. See what they do here. They could obviously just bounce it or whatever, but like, sure, you know. And then I'm gonna Ephemerate one of these walls, just try and draw a card again. Try and find that last plains. We didn't find it, but we did find a Ranger-Captain, which I'm just gonna cast stuff. Honestly, like, they could Teferi bounce Meddling Mage and Verdict me if they have the Verdict, but like, what am I gonna do? You know, just get an Inspector here. Just keep on rolling. If that happens, they kill 2 walls, a Ranger-Captain, and a Solitude, which isn't really the end of the world. I still have the Mage, so draw off Teferi. That is true. If they minus Teferi on Mage, I can sack the Captain in response. So we'll see if that comes to be a thing. Plus Teferi again. Teferi's on 8 now. Good lord. Good lord. So much. Memory a Deluge. Alright. They're getting up there. Obviously we have like things to pressure the Planeswalkers now though. So now we actually have like legitimate attacks on both Planeswalkers. If they have Shark Typhoon, it blows. But I think we can kill Hero of Dominaria here, which is huge. Heath. That's our last Plains, which is good. So now we have 2 Emerias on as well. So I think the entire farm is going for Hero of Dominaria here. They have a Solitude, it'd be gross, but Solitude, kill Solitude, block this. This goes to 1. Ugh. Alright. So Solitude, my Solitude, most likely. The Solitude has a block, though. Targeting the Solitude, sure. And if it dies, they can't bounce it with Teferi, which is pretty good, so... Alright. Sure. I think we're just going to beat them with Emeria, honestly. Teferi goes to 1. I'm just going to rock a Yorion here. Just draw some cards. And get my freaking Emeria on. Like, ship it. Yeah, this is great. Huge value Yorion here. Play last Plains. Oh, the seas. I'm so stupid. I screwed up. My bad. My bad. Didn't see him. Didn't see him. Didn't see him. We're winning this game. We're winning this game easily. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're so far ahead this game now, I think. Like, I think we're comically ahead at this point. Yeah, unless they have Farewell. If they have a way to exile my graveyard or something like that, sure. But the Emerias now, we just have Meddling Mages and Ranger-Captains coming out of everywhere all the time, so. They're going to bounce the Meddling Mage, sure. But now if they Wrath me, I actually have to freaking start Yorioning again off the freaking things, so sure, bounce that. Like, what's their end game here? How are they beating double Emeria? Oh, you can't see the Teferi. I'm sorry. I got to do my overlays over. I'm sorry, folks. You can't see the Teferi under the ads. Yeah, I'm due to do my overlays over. That's a long time coming. There's your verdict. Sure, correct. This is Melvin. Melvin. Yeah, whatever, sure. abilities die. Alright. I can just like do this, I guess. Sure, like looks like shit, but whatever, I guess. Draw a card. I peeked on the modern SG. Yeah, it's great. It's super awesome seeing like organic coverage. Guess I could like do. It's not as bad. Sure, whatever. Anyway, untap Emeria. Return. Target Yorion and then target like Ranger-Captain probably. Get some freaking value here. Oh god, what is this? Dress down? That's shitty. Sure, I guess. I mean, like, they can't do it again next. I guess they could, like, bounce it in theory and do it again next turn, but sure. So I get... Always yes. Always yes. I get a 3/3. And I get a 4/5. And then I draw. It's a Flickerwisp. But things have no abilities. Still Teferi in play, folks. Crack Clue. So no creatures have any abilities. Field of Ruin. Okay. I mean, like, as long as I don't time out, we're gonna win this game. So just like keep doing shit, I guess. Like, we still have a bunch of power in play. We still have Emeria in play, you know. And just say go. So sack Dress Down, and like they can't get it back, so whatever, you know. And like they do have to beat the Yorion and the captain. I should have sacrificed this. I screwed up. I didn't set my stop. I guess I could still respond with stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. Hardcast Shark Typhoon. All right. This is gonna be a really long game. We can indefinitely Flickerwisp these sharks away, but bounce Yorion. All right. Yes, I know my clock's very low. I'm streaming and I'm talking a lot, so obviously I'm behind on clock, unfortunately, but that is just life. Get back. Inspector. Meddling Mage. Name Counterspell. And now I get to Skyclave Small Teferi, get my Veto back. I know, my clock's lower. I know, I can't hit the crickets button. My clock is lower. Play Skyclave. Can Flicker of a Shark Typhoon attack the Teferi? It might have another spell, though, obviously. So... Could have played Mage on Charm, I guess, too. Sure. I guess that maybe it was a mistake. Just come back next turn anyway, which is fine, but... And now we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Yorion. Do you want to leave Veto up? Maybe. 3. Attack with trade with this. Just fine. Yorion. Flicker Yorion. Bounce this. Doesn't really do anything. Shit. Counterspell. God damn it. Auto Tapper would be real good in a spot like this, you know? Come on, man. It's very Time Raveler. Say go. So it's like Flickerwisp being like every turn, you know? So I don't think I was supposed to captain in there. Maybe I should have, I don't know. Attack, yep. Don't really care about Verdict because, like, it resets their sharks, and I just have 2 Emerias in play. So, like, yeah, Verdict me, whatever, sure, whatever. That's great. Sack this, draw a card. Actually, I'm draw. Can't play another. No, I'm not going to play. So, they Verdict, all the sharks die, they have 3 cards left. I just get back freaking Ranger-Captain and Flickerwisp, kill their shark. Just keep doing my thing. Targeting Ranger-Captain, targeting Flickerwisp. Side response to the attacks? Yeah, maybe. If I'm playing more carefully, I think that I could maybe picked up on that, but I'm not, obviously, because I'm trying to play fast. So Heath, play Wall, play Inspector, play Yorion. Well, I guess they find Solitude, like, really fast. I think we're just in really good shape here. What's this? Cast Deluge of Flashback? Oh, just cast Deluge. Wait, what? Oh, right. They cast it for 7, but it's the other thing. I should have maybe counted that. I maybe screwed up. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk anymore. I just need to finish this game. We're like 100% going to win this game if I just like can finish the game. But yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to or not, but I'll try. I'll try. They have 5 cards in hand. A second Veto, too. I don't want to captain them because I have 2 Vetoes, so... Second Shark Typhoon? Do it. Do it. There we go.
Get off my plane.
I get the Giant Killer, my their Shark token too. This game too, we're up a game. Deck's sweet. It's actually really fun. Deck's super fun. Play Hall of the Storm Giants. All right. They have 5 cards left. What's in our bin? Freaking, nothing great, honestly. Get back. No time to name Meddling Mage. Ain't nobody got time for that. Field of Ruins, sick. Ward only triggers when you give you cast, so if I field it immediately, it'll just die. That was good too, actually. Out of lands. I'm out of lands. Oh no. Charm. Veto. Emeria obviously can't return Teferi like it can, like Titan can, but I think we're in good shape here. 3 minutes left? Yeah, I think we're good here. They count obviously it gets harder for sure, but Wandering Emperor? Alright, sure. Solitude. Chop this bad boy down. Have I land yet? Trying, folks. Trying my best. We're F60 now, right? So attack, kill Teferi. We go. Let's make a 2/2 ground creature. So air Teferi, air. Oh, shit, air. Fuck, air Teferi, air Emperor. No, fuck, god damn it. Sorry. Teferi, Emperor, nothing. Ay, ay, ay. Just so many clicks. So many clicks. Now I have the Ranger-Captain Teferi lock. Also. Oh, duh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I screwed up. I fucked up. Yeah, I'm trying to go fast. Whatever. Like, once again, no way we ever lose this game anyway, so. Now I have to, like, now I can Yorion. Oh, Yorion's exiled now? Sure. So, whatever. It's very. They have 4 cards in hand. Untap. Get back Ranger-Captain and I don't know, Meddling Mage. Very Time Raveler, Ranger-Captain. Am I out yet? No. Do that. Draw. This is so freaking tedious, like having to click every little thing. Emeria is sweet. Super cool card. Better name Solitude. Oh shit, I misclicked. I did the freaking Ranger-Captain. God damn it. Ugh. So annoying. They have 20 cards left. I don't think Image is very good at all. It's just too flimsy and fickle. I can't play my Teferi. That sucks. Because I named Teferi. Where you been all my goddamn life? Yeah, we're not gonna. We just can't win in time. Like with enough time, we win this game. Like like we're like a 98% to win this game. Like, but they're gonna actually give my Teferi back, which is kind of cool. So I get to. That was a pretty good draw, too. Ugh. Bounce the enchantment. Yeah, I can do that next turn. Now we're locked into playing non-creature spells, so it's like Solitude or Bust. God damn it, you bastard. Oh, I don't like you anymore. I don't like you at all. They're at 40. They're playing 2 Castle Vantress? What an absolute maniac. Yeah, if they didn't have Solitude that turn, I think we could like maybe have pulled it out, but nah, not enough time to do it now. When you've got 37 permanents in play, it is tough. It is tough to click your cards fast enough. And obviously, I'm talking and I'm like, if I had been playing this game without talking, I probably still have like 5 minutes left. So I just misclicked again. Ugh. 22 seconds? I mean, like, we just tap, attack all. Like even like the lag animation, you know, like just takes a second too. Yeah, we're dead. Like I had to choose no targets for like this is just Magic Online being kind of like slow and crappy too. It just takes so long to actually do anything. Yeah, like it took me like 30 seconds just to go into my main phase, you know. Yeah, so we win this game 100% of the time if I have more time. Be it if I'm not streaming or like, you know, we're playing a paper tournament or whatever. We won the match, you know, obviously time-wise. Again, if I'm not streaming and I'm not talking through my plays, I have like 5 more minutes probably on my clock, and I can close this game out. But definitely a sweet game. We ground through Teferi's in play for multiple turns. Ground through Shark Typhoon. Definitely showing the strength of the deck, which is pretty sweet. So, all right, let's finish strong and mulligan. Cool. Hand's great. Keep. We're on the play. Obviously, Sentinel on the play is great. I think we're bottoming Sun Titan here. Just a little too slow, I think. No guarantee it'll ever be online. Not knowing the matchup and stuff, too. So, play Sentinel, so go. Obviously, it's possible Sentinel could be bad in the matchup, or Solitude could be bad in the matchup, but... Putting its Living End? Nope. Putting it's a lot of blue-white control. A lot of blue-white control tonight. Opponent has the monkey avatar. Uh-oh. We're going to finish out with a bang here, folks. Looks like we're getting Belchered. Belcher indeed. We do have a Field of Ruin here, and we're on the play. So we do have a Stone Rain, which is sweet. Then we have the Ranger-Captain, which is also pretty good, because if they cast a Ritual, I can sack this in response. So we've got some play here against Belcher. We got some play here. Oh, no, it's not Belcher. Okay. Oh, it's like the freaking Blinky deck. It's the freaking Blinky deck. Sure. Yeah, I guess. Okay. This is like the Grief, Solitude, whatever deck. Should be good for us, I think. We're a really good grindy deck. So, obviously, mulliganing is not ideal against a Thoughtseize Grief deck, but we can make it work. We can make it work. Take the Ranger-Captain as a smart move. Do you want to just jam the old Flickerwisp here? We draw Ephemerate. If you flicker a spell land, does it come back as a land or does it fizzle of a spell? Oh my. I have no freaking idea. Want to find out? Judge? You have a judge in chat? What happens if you Flickerwisp a spell land? It's got to just go to the graveyard, right? I would assume it just goes to the graveyard. Yeah, that's awesome. So, we actually have more Stone Rains than we thought we did. Flickerwisp has been awesome so far.
Get off my plane.
God, I love a good Stone Rain. God, I love a good Stone Rain. Oh, Charming Prince. Watch out now. Watch out now. She gets exiled and never comes back. Love it. Love it. Charming. To the last. Just Stone Rain. Just a Stone Rain. Flicker has been nice. They're going to scry 2. And they scried bottom, top. We draw another Flickerwisp. It doesn't really do much for us. Does put a body on the board, obviously. Just like kill our opponent. Which is like somewhat reasonable. We could flicker our own planes and have Ephemerate up also. Yeah, sure, it's fine. Ship it. Mayor Vert says, Jim, took out Faithless Looting for Artillery Enthusiast. In Historic, God Pharaohs give goblins a man that card made the deck explode. What is Artillery Enthusiast? I have no idea what that card is. Skyclave Apparition. Ephemerate. Bounce. I don't know. Whatever, right? Doesn't matter. This comes back. Sure. And then this will exile nothing, I guess? Like, Just nothing? I guess I have the target, right? So this will come back on my end step, untapped. I guess that was stupid. Yeah, I should bother doing that. Rebound. We're not going to bother casting it because like we just want to attack with these, and there's no point in bouncing this anyway, so we'll just say no. Draw Wall of Omens. Where were you like last turn, you know? Where were you last turn? I thought the red goblin that like loots things or whatever. Alright, so you're at 6. Play Wall of Omens, draw a card. Dub Solitude. Alright. They get their land back. Freaking Caves of Koilos. Apocalypse Caves of Koilos are goddamn classy. They are very classy. It is a high class aesthetic choice. Grief. Well, we're going to lose our cards anyway. So I guess we're going to attempt to Solitude this. Maybe I just don't even bother, right? Because, like, if I go to Solitude this, if they gain 3 life, now they're not dead. And I don't really care if they have Emery. I'm just going to let's resolve. Whatever, sure. Go nuts. Have fun. What is grief but Flickerwisp persevering, huh? Nah? Alright, sure. Alright, so they can Prince the Skyclave. It's pretty good. But still fine. Still fine. Do I have a favorite rom-com? I like Adam Sandler. Does that count? Malachar Meyer, 1 land. Alright, so just Yorion, I guess. I mean, like, we're kind of like... The thing is that, like, even though they're kind of stabilizing, they have 2 Grizzly Bears in play. Like, they're not, like, doing anything. So, like... What are the flex spots? The Auriok Champions are definitely up in the air. Definitely up in the air. That's cool, Mayor. That's definitely sweet. That's a good idea for that deck. All right, so we have Emeria. We are playing Emeria the Sky Ruin. Yep, we're 3-1. We timed out a match we were 100% going to win. If I wasn't streaming and talking through my plays, I would have time to win. Time to win. They're just playing like grief, whatever stuff. I'm gonna bring in some verdicts. Seeds, it seems good against them. Auriok Champion's like not great. Champion's been bad in every match, unfortunately. Played against zero Ragavan, 0 Death Shadows. Does Giant Killer have any utility against them? I don't think so, right? Take out like 2 of these. Soul Guide Lantern have any utility against them? Not really, right? I guess Sanctifier is not bad, right? Oh yeah, it does because they have the things. They have the Undying effects also. I'll bring in the Sanctifiers. Cut the Auriok Champions, and let's cut like maybe even a land. Honestly, because like they're gonna be discarding the crap out of our hand. Let's draw spells. Let's try this. So we lost to Amulet Titan, which was like a bad matchup, and we lost to Blue Eye Control because we timed out. That's been our day so far. They're, like, not that black, though. Like, they have grief, but, like, most of the creatures are white, I think. So, like, the champion's not going to do much. Put them all against the 6. We have Sentinel. We have Sanctifier. Hand's great. Obviously, the stream here's a little awkward, but most lands make it work. Get the Sentinel online. Ooh. Oh, they're like Eldraziing. Sure. Thought sees away. Thought sees away. Look, more Stone Rains. I know, it's great, right? This is actually insane. This is such a good interaction. I was always like kind of medium in Flickerwisp, but now I kind of like it now. I kind of like it, you know? That's pretty good. Take Solitude? Wow, alright, sure. Draw Teferi. Alright, so obviously awkward. We have a tap land here, but whatever. Hits Hideaway too? What? Urborg. This is like a Thought-Knot Seer? Look at this! They are not what we thought they were. I guess they're griefy, but they're also Thought-Knot Seer-y also. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We have multiple answers in our hand, as long as we draw land. Sanctifier looking pretty bad here. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking pretty bad here. Haven't played Modern in a month. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't change that much in a month, honestly. It's been pretty... Draw Field of Ruin. It took... What did it take? It took the Spreading Seas? Wow. So we can, like... kill land here. We can Skyclave Thought-Knot, draw a card. Which obviously isn't ideal because they get a 4/4 if this dies. It's very bad against Solitude. Teferi bounce Thought-Knot's honestly just pretty good. Just like draws a card. They get to Thought-Knot me again, but like it turns off all their instant stuff like Solitude, and then like I guess they would hit the Skyclave. And then we'd be like, I guess we can't really get through that then. Yeah, I'm just gonna Skyclave it. We could just hit the land, but I could have more Eldrazi's also. I'm just gonna Skyclave it. You can draw a card here too. It's kind of nice. Get it for 1. Worst case scenario, we have Solitude, and they get to eat my Skyclave, get a 4/4, eat my Sentinel, which I'm now a little concerned about because they didn't F6. I am not going to attack. I'm just going to go. I'm going to play around Solitude here. It's not worth 1 point of damage, I don't think. Chad wants to kill the land. And they already have all these black lands, you know? What are we going to kill the land for? It's a Fairy Time Raveler. Alright, let's cast the Fairy. See what's going to happen. Really want to make a land drop here, but... Alright, there's your Solitude. Smart Jim. Big brain Jim. Played around Solitude. But now... Couldn't mute, sorry. Not bad. Now we just Teferi bounce the token, though, so that's pretty good for us, right? Like... Don't draw land. Get to attack. They pitched a Solitude to Solitude, sure. This feels great for us. So long as I go land Reality Smasher. There's your land. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Sure. Stoneforge Mystic. It's not Caldera, it's Caldera. Alright? Are you happy? Caldera. There were like 15 YouTube comments in my last video. It's Caldera, Jim, not Caldera, stupid. Stupid. Alright, we get to Flickerwisp the Germ, which is pretty good, honestly. We get to Sentinel. Let me just Sentinel Sanctifier here. Just like get some stuff in play. And get set up for next turn. Just ships, there you go. They can kill Teferi. Teferi also bounces the Germ too, so. What would you say if I told y'all that I intentionally mispronounce things just to get more YouTube comments? What would y'all say? What would y'all say about that, huh? You're a monster. I am a monster. What do you got? Eldrazi Displacer. Okay. Turning into Saffron Olive. I love it. Play Agademe as the land. Not enough white to do anything. Alright. Sure. Untap, draw the Grange. We getting Grangey here. Displacer would be good in my deck. I mean, we're getting close to casting Sun Titan. Flickerwisp isn't really that good here, I guess. Just gonna put Yorion in my hand to put a counter on something. Just put a counter on, like... Yeah, obviously we can't play Displacer, we're playing all planes, but... Let's put a counter here. Put a counter here. Actually, you know what? I can actually Field of Ruin first. Yeah, let's Field of Ruin the white source, actually. Let's the white and colorless source. I think it's got planes, though. So let's field the temple. And then we'll cast put Yorion in our hand. Target this. Yeah, they get planes. Well, I guess now they can Stoneforge. That was kind of stupid, I guess. Whatever. We're fine. Put Yorion in hand, just say go. Like, we're in fine shape. Yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. Custom modes on YouTube? Gotta be a YouTube member. Gotta be a YouTube member. Yeah, so that was a creature. We're, like, definitely going to win this game. Just, like, need to, like, play okay. Yeah, this blocks the Germ. There's no point in blocking because they have enough damage to kill it. I could have put the counter on the Sanctifier, I guess. But I kind of want Teferi to die anyway because I have a Teferi in my hand. So I don't really care if it dies. We draw Flickerwisp. Play Teferi. What is this? Cast Solitude. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's fine. Like a draw land here. Like a draw land here. We did not draw land. We did not draw land. Alright, it's pretty annoying. 6 drop, 5 drop, and a bunch of 3 drops, but sure. Awesome, Leggings is great. Kyle Rose is really, really good. This costs 7 to equip. We can kill a land with Flickerwisp if we want to next turn. Try to draw a land next turn. Try to draw a land. Yeah, honestly, Flickerwisp killing 2 lands next turn is a pretty good turn, all things considered. And we also have Sun Titan teed up too, so Displacer. So they can blink their Solitude. I don't care if Teferi dies, but I want to kill Solitude, so this is fun. Solitude dies, they can't blink it. They're going to blink it? Sure. So blink it, kill this. Or no, kill this. Whatever, sure. Teferi dies. Land would be ideal. That's also good. Also good, I guess. I'll accept. I'll accept your compromise of not drawing a land this turn.
So you get nothing.
You have 1 card left? Yeah, I mean... Sure. This deck seems really, really, really good in, like, any sort of a grindy matchup. Like, look at our freaking hand, you know? Cast Batterskull. Sure. Draw land, please. Is that possible? It is possible. It is possible. I would like to double Flickerwisp and kill 2 of their lands before I cast Sun Titan. Not just like a good Stone Rain, but because I think that, like, denying them resources is really, really good right now. Deny resources, trade, cast Sun Titan. So now you have Sun Titan Teferi as well. And absolute worst case scenario, they thought they draw Thoughtseize and get my Sun Titan. I still have Yorion for Flickerwisps and Ranger-Captain and everything else, so. And we can double block here because the Wisps can get back the Titan. Yeah, sure. This does play really bad against the Thoughtseize. Because that we're making this play predicated on us drawing. Oh, we get to kill more lands? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, please. Oh, Ephemerate too? Oh my god, this is great. What is the W? There we go. Sun Titan. Damn!
Game. Blouses.
So, we effectively went 4-1. We timed out a match that I definitely would have won. I had been playing paper or like seriously. We got crushed by Amulet Titan. But this deck is great. I'm gonna keep working on this deck. I like this deck a lot. I think this deck is actually like quite good. I do think that the Auriok Champion spot needs to be shored up a little bit. I'm not really sure exactly what it should be. But that league Auriok Champion was terrible in every match. Small sample size, of course, but I'm not sure what it should be exactly. But it's, there's just so many good cards in this deck. Like, just so many good cards. It grinds really, really well. I don't know what you would do to help. Like, I mean, honestly, the Amulet Titan matchup, like, we won the game we were on the play, like, dominatingly. So, like, I mean, it's not, like, as bad as it felt. But, yeah, deck's super sweet. So, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on everything. You're all awesome. And schedule. Don't forget to schedule. All right? A lot of stuff coming up. A lot of stuff coming up before I go on my cruise. You're all great. Love you all. You too. Thank you.